You found me. I was looking for you too. Listen, if you're looking to become a better communicator, if you're trying to become a better speaker, if you're an expert, if you're an entrepreneur or a thought influencer, you've come to the right place. Listen, stay tuned. I got something to share with you. Almost forgot. If you can like, subscribe, and share this particular video, my channel, and what I do on this channel, and when it comes to speaking and communication skills and growing them so that you can make massive impact in what you do and how you do it and where you do it, I greatly appreciate it. Thanks. That's all. See you later.
What's going on, guys? It's Jason Hall. Welcome to my YouTube page. This is going to be an introductory video to who I am and what my goals are for this particular YouTube channel. Some of you might know me from Instagram, and it's not like I'm really huge on Instagram, but that's where I've mostly put on the platform about what I do on that particular platform. And I still will, Instagram, but this is YouTube, and I have put in some not so lavish work, if you will, on this channel. So there are videos that exist, and I'm not going to take them down. I'm not apologizing for them. I need for you to watch some of them, but I am making an intentional action to put purposeful information on this particular channel that will help you and me grow in this communication world. Wait a minute, that didn't make any sense. So for those of you who do not know me, I am Jason Hall. I am a speech language pathologist. However, more than that, I am a communication skills coach. And with this YouTube channel and on this particular platform, there are people out there who are looking for individuals like myself to help them become better at what they do. And what is it that they do? Well, they can do a lot of things. They are communicators primarily. So, well, Jason, what does that mean? Everyone communicates. You're right. But there's so much to the ocean that I call communication that people want to get better in. It's a skill. It's a skill to increase. So, not too many people who look like me are talking about communication, who are actually trying to make it better for their livelihood, for their career, for relationships, for their ability to do public speaking, for their ability to go to the next level. So essentially, in some way, I'm reintroducing myself. Yes, I was on Instagram, but being on this platform, on creating this channel and growing this channel, this is an introductory video that will help you understand who I am and what I do. Now, granted, in the future, a lot of you guys will not have gone to this video. Maybe you will have. And this video will probably get one of the least amount of views. Maybe it'll grow. I don't know. But I just want to let you know, for those of you who are wondering, I am a communication skills coach. What do you do? Who do you help? I help high-level experts communicate their value to the marketplace. Maybe they're speaking already. Maybe you're speaking already, but you have some confidence barriers. Maybe you're speaking already and you're struggling to get the language across to communicate to your marketplace or to your target avatar, if you will. You're the target person to whom in which you're trying to make an impact to. Maybe you're struggling trying to communicate your product. If my job is to help you in certain ways get over the hump of communicating effectively, communicating with grand influence, understanding the skill of how to communicate. It's an art, honestly, to try to communicate who you are and what you do in the best possible sense. And honestly, it's an art form. I'm even doing that right now, but I'm doing it in my way. But as I continue to grow this channel, I will begin to be dropping more strategies and techniques that helps you become a better communicator. So that's what this channel is about. It is my goal to be consistent, to give you content. I was gonna say daily. That's not true. To give you content weekly, 1 to 2 videos a week that helps share how to become more skillful, how to become world class when it comes to communicating more effectively. If you're trying to slay a stage, if you're trying to be a presenter, or if you are a presenter and you have to present, there are strategies that I will be sharing with you that helps you get out the nerves, helps you grow in confidence, helps you speak and articulate your point of view carefully, efficiently, in a very profound and pronounced ways that helps you move people's minds, hearts, and souls so that they might understand what you are saying to them, that you might use your power for good and persuade them as to why and how you can actually help them. So what I offer and what I share will be to individuals that will help them no matter where they are. But I want to really be vulnerable on this page. Yes, I use that. How many people use that word, vulnerability? I do. It helps center me as to my purpose and to be more authentic as to whom I'm speaking to, how I'm speaking to them, the intent behind listen, because I'm a communication skills coach doesn't mean my speech is going to be great all the time, which is part of the learning process of becoming a communicator. But from whence I communicate, I need to be always on target as to being open to my audience. So this is not going to be me opening up my channel and just talking. My desire and my intentional output will be that to give you strategies, to give you insight, to give you information, education, that you become world class in communicating so that you might move the market to seeing what you have to offer, to understanding what you have to share so that you could be better at it. You may have a presentation that you've never had to give before, and you are extremely nervous about sharing that information in the way in which you need to share that information. It is my job to help you become better at being you. So I know 2 languages. There was once upon a time, many moons ago, I spent a year in Argentina learning Spanish. In Argentina, they call it Castellano. As I was on campus growing and learning Spanish, mind you, I was there for a year, growing and learning Spanish. I was talking Spanish. Listen, this is a learning process of Spanish. This is a learning process of language, by the way. You start to hear language, and then later you start to speak. Think of yourself as a child. Think of the baby that you birthed or that you fathered in some type of way. They didn't come out speaking. They came listening and then cooing and things of that nature. And this might be you out there. And this is my point. Someone asked me to speak and they said, you know what? We need you to speak at this small group event. In English, sure, I got you all day. But it wasn't like that. They wanted me to speak in Spanish to this group, a language that I was really not familiar with, and I was just learning to speak out loud and to have conversations. And that gave me cold feet. Just the notion of knowing that I have to stand before people without the ability to have this skillful art mastered of their language, which was Spanish. Long story short, when it was time, I ducked out, or I hemmed and I hawed, and I never went to the place. For some reason, they thought I was going. I don't recall saying yes and them saying, okay, we'll put you on. But long story short, when the time came for me to speak, I was nowhere to be found. And after the thing had passed, they were looking for me. And they were wondering, why didn't I show up? And this was a long time ago. And I have never forgotten about the opportunity to stand up in front of someone where I had fears that I never faced. And that was the problem. There were fears about me standing in front of that particular group and talking with my insecurities. And to this day, there's not too many things that I regret in life, but that's one. I didn't take the opportunity because I felt unequipped and I was running from the moment because of the fear that I had in my in my mind and in my heart about how I would do. So I often say this: what if I would have taken the moment to be brave, to be confident, to stand before those individuals with the Spanish that I had learned to that point? Obviously, they saw something in me prior to that engagement, or them asking me to be at that engagement and talk. They saw something in me that could affect the change, and I let the opportunity pass by. And over decades later, I am sorry that I passed up that opportunity to speak, because I think it would have helped to shape me in an earlier stage about me being a speaker, me being someone who was able to communicate. I just think that when it comes to an opportunity that could have shaped me at a younger age, and maybe I could be farther along in my journey with my career and where I am, I think if I would have taken that opportunity, it would have been something special. So listen, hopefully as you guys are listening to this, you will find value in what I'm trying to grow here, what I'm trying to create. I'm trying to grow not just in my channel with subscriptions. I'm trying to grow my outreach to let people know and understand. If you are an expert in your field, which in turn points to you as being an influencer, an educator, an expert, someone who is an influencer, and you are having reservations about your ability to affect change and to grow and to be more impactful and to garner even a higher wage or an income or revenue, because you might be squelching yourself or you have these insecurities, this is your home. This is going to be your home. And I'm going to be here, and my job is to walk you through. I appreciate you. We'll talk soon. This is Jason, and we're out.